Sind das Tomaten?
Was jetzt?
Rubbish is a real nuisance. Out of sight, out of mind. In Switzerland alone, more than 3 million tons of refuse are incinerated each year. And even with hefty disposal fees, the volume still keeps growing. That not only wastes valuable resources, but also impacts the environment.
To combat this situation, Canton Zug founded the Sieber Waste Recycling Cooperative in 1995, an all-inclusive concept with coordinated collection points and widely ranging support measures.
Wie hast du es? Ja, gut, und du? Danke. Alles Beste. Ja, super. Haufen Papier hast du heute?
There are 12 of these so-called Ökihof collection centres in Canton Zug. All of them are easy to reach and offer professional recycling facilities. While about 2/3 of Switzerland's refuse is still incinerated, the situation in Canton Zug is the opposite. The people here put aside more than 2/3 of their rubbish for recycling, so refuse only has to be collected once a week. This modern disposal concept is rapidly gaining ground. For example, the town of Zug has an Ökihof centre serving up to 30,000 people every month. The main disposal hall is rather like a supermarket, but works the other way round. 6 days a week, all kinds of recyclable materials can be disposed of here free of charge.
Ein kaputter Klosettdeckel.
Altpapier mit Karton.
Plastik, Kunststoff, so Sachen.
Es gibt viel zu viele Säcke, die man brauchen muss. Die sind schon teuer. Und dann, wenn man das alles drin geht.
Ich habe praktisch keine Hauskehrricht, also ein Sack vielleicht alle 6 Wochen rein. Von dem her lohnt es sich sicher, man muss fast 3 Franken für einen Sack zahlen.
Da kann man es doch sortieren und so recht entsorgen.
Man hat einfach mehr Platz wieder und einfach eine saubere Sache.
Viel Vergnügen. Ja, danke.
Ja, man trifft immer Leute, die man kennt und die Männer, die da sind, sind total herzig.
Hallo, wo kommt die Büchse her?
With such a well-ordered layout and attentive staff, it's no wonder everyone really plays the game. Here in Zug town alone, every day, up to 13 tons of materials are collected, sorted, and handed over to recycling specialists.
For example, paper recycling. Recovered paper from Canton Zug is particularly welcome at the paper mill because it is relatively clean. Today, newsprint is made from almost 100% recovered paper. First, the shredded paper is freed of printing ink and other contaminants. Then it is pulped for stock preparation and finally pressed and dried in a high-speed paper machine. That completes the reincarnation cycle. The latest news replaces the old on practically the same paper.
Hey, Sammy, Oli.
Was ist?
Musst mal schauen. Du kannst alles entsorgen.
Every single household and company in Canton Zug gets a regular brochure with opening times and all the latest information on these recycling centres. Sorting out recycling materials is easy and saves money as well.
Grüezi miteinander.
Grüezi. Grüezi. Schon.
Ja. Kann man gerade die Vorne abgeben?
Oh, danke.
Kann man da abgeben. Konzentrator wird verbessert.
Used batteries provide valuable materials for recycling, but only by specialist firms. Defective CDs are also accepted. The granulate material won from recycling is used afterwards for making new CDs. Not only PET bottles are recycled, but all other kinds of plastic as well. Corks are collected separately in Canton Zug and used as insulation or do-it-yourself material. The Swiss are world champion bottle collectors. More than 90% of bottles are recycled nationwide.
Here again, the cleaner the materials, the easier it is to recycle them. Broken bottles are melted down at over 1500 degrees centigrade. The molten glass flows automatically into pneumatic forming molds for making new bottles. And then they go back into service again as high-quality packaging for all kinds of drinks and beverages.
Grüezi.
Grüezi, was?
Ich hätte gerne die blauen Lampen anschauen.
Meinen Sie die von unserem Gratis-Ecke da?
Ja.
The Ökihof Centre in Zug town has a flea market section, the only difference being that everything is free of charge here.
Oi! Du, warte schnell, ich hol dir etwas. Fällt dir das? Kannst du ihn falten?
Danke.
Bitte.
Mami, Mami, schau mal, was ich bekommen habe.
Then there's the bring and buy market, where all kinds of second-hand household articles and furniture can be found. But not every old cupboard is acceptable, otherwise nobody will buy it. Cumbersome scrap furniture is accepted here for a low fee according to weight and professionally incinerated. In some localities, there are also mobile collection services. The Öki bus regularly serves the outlying suburbs of Zug and Cham, the two main towns in this canton.
Es ist praktisch, ja. Für kleine Sachen, so, die ich gerade los habe, ist das natürlich einfach hier auf dem Bus.
Das ist eigentlich eine ganz ergebige Sache. Man kann fragen, wenn man nicht ganz sicher ist, was einem gehört.
Das Zeug ist schneller weg und man hat immer die Heim in Ordnung.
Ja, das ist viel praktischer, wenn man gerade von die Heim kann bringen ohne Auto und so.
Habt ihr zwei Säcke nebeneinander zu? Ich gehe gerade mit der
No wonder these mobile collection services are so popular. What could be more convenient than getting rid of your unwanted things right on the doorstep? Even if you hardly ever go there, you are welcome at the Ökihof.
Merci.
This is also where old electrical equipment is handed in for professional disposal. There is no charge, because in Switzerland the disposal fees are already included in the purchase price.
Also merci vielmals. Bitte, gerne schön. Danke vielmals. Schönen Abend.
Grüezi wohl.
Wow, grüezi.
Grüezi miteinander.
Rühren Sie die Lampe vor?
Ja, kann sie wieder Ökihof bringen?
Können wir die haben?
Ja, natürlich können die die haben.
There are things that never make it to the Ökihof, but that is no problem at all. What some people want to discard may be just what others are looking for. Thanks to this logical, well-designed concept, the local people now have a very positive attitude. The throwaway society is turning into the recycling society, and the ecological and economical benefits are already obvious. Recycling has become as normal as going shopping. At any rate, the Ökihof disposal centres are so popular in Canton Zug that daily life would be almost unthinkable without them.